Alright, I know you guys want to see it, so we will do it. We will do it. This is the player. This is the sacrifice. And this is the player. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today some treat for all the mill players, because I know you expected some kind of Azorius or control-ish mill deck. And here it is, because we are playing Cut Your Losses, a 6 mana, I win the game. And this is one of the main appeals for the deck, because normally with control you don't win quickly, even with the new Jace. However, with this deck, you can win the game at turn 5 directly. That's insane for a control deck. And how? You can play Jace and keep plussing it, negating one of the creatures. You have Stenn in the board on turn 2, and if he survives and you named a sorcery, you can just use Cut Your Losses, sacrifice Stenn, and basically your opponent will be around 45 cards at this stage, right? So you mill 22, and then you mill like 11 or 12. He's left below 15 cards in the deck, and guess what? Jace already has enough loyalty to just kill your opponent, and this is a lethal for 5 mana total. That's insane for a control deck, and this was the main idea. I will tell you in the last part of the intro what I liked, what I didn't like, what worked differently than I expected, and the win, right? All the good stuff. And the rest of the deck is basically trying to survive and create creatures so you can casualty. Of course, you need some creatures, so guess what? Coincidentally, every creature we play has 2 power or more. So Dennick, Stenn, and I have to say, Dennick after today games, this is an absolute monster. So what I did not like in the deck, you probably see one interesting card. I really expected this to be a really strong card in this kind of deck, because if you Cut Your Losses, this 1 mana can give you one turn earlier. Like especially with the discount, right? You just need to protect your Jace from their probably removal spell, and if you do it, you win the game because you milled them and they lost. That was the idea. I thought that the treasures that don't really matter because you just need 1 card counter. In reality, it seems that a lot of decks just don't play non-creature spells, and it felt like a dead draw from time to time. And yeah, I didn't enjoy this one, so probably not even negate. I would actually go for make disappear on this one. So Stenn, while it is amazing in some situations, together with no Cardo, because we are not a typical control deck, we actually want to finish the game quite quickly and just go for the lethal. So with Stenn we have very nice tempo, but we sometimes lack the value, especially when you get through that. It really feels like it. So yeah. And don't forget, even if you cast single Cut Your Losses, you can already get infinite cards from Jace, because you draw 3 cards a turn for -2. That's a big deal, and way to refill the hand. Yeah, about the win rate, we are at 45%. I think we played around 10 games, so, not bad for high Mythic. But first of all, I really felt that we had really bad draws, so I think I expected better results than this. I thought we will at least go 50%. And I have to say, one of the games our opponent conceded, and I don't think the game was over. I think we could go to 40% with this one. So not exactly happy with the performance. I thought it's better. Maybe you will make it. Oh, and a fair warning, guys. I feel obliged to tell it. You will see Cut Your Losses in the first game. I will include it. It will be epic, and you will see the bottom of our opponent's library. I guarantee you will be satisfied. But on the rest of the games, it's impossible. But we actually never draw this card in any of the other games. Like 10 games in a row, and we didn't draw it single time. That's insane. Shuffler is fine, and I don't know what to say. If you skip the video after game 1, I will understand. I think you deserve it. So yeah, if you enjoyed the rest of the games, I'm really thankful, and I hope you will. So don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel, and we can make more mill decks then. And yeah, if not, that's fine, and enjoy the games. Going first by our opponent, but we have Sunset Revelry. We will see how great his draw is. I mean, we do not need to do anything, we can just play it normally. 1 mana is not the play we're making, but definitely a possibility. And with Make Disappear activated, the game is changing a little bit. Alright, so we know exactly what the deck is, because only one deck always uses it. Invoke Justice deck. And red is for Fable. I think... what? I guess it's for Fable. So let's counter it, because we all know that Fable is super annoying. And given he cannot cast the big card yet, we need to get this opportunity to create as much pressure as possible. I mean, when you draw, cut your losses, you need to draw all of them, right? That's the rule. Emperor, I shouldn't attack. I guess I have a counter spell, but I don't really want to use it on this kind of stuff. I really think it should be an Invoke Justice, and he should discard like Phyrexia and Portal, or Portal to Phyrexia, things like this. Like big, bad, scary things. I honestly personally like this card just for the filtering and live game. Alright. 5 mana Fable, it's still good. Alright, you got it, alright, you got the thing. I'm not countering it. Like, I'm seriously not countering it. We will go for the sorcery. Believe or not, we will go for sorcery because I want to use that strategy for the deck. And we will attack. I will attack. I want my card, I want my land, because I need to have 5 mana on the next turn, because I want to mill him. Like, I mean, he will be extremely happy with the mill plan, I guess. Yeah, now he's thinking, what the hell is going on? And let's draw my card. Like, you know, it's getting there. This is a tap land. But we have a counter spell, and that's why I'm playing like this. He's definitely scared, like he knows something is wrong and he doesn't know exactly what. Like something bad will happen, but he doesn't know what exactly. And actually he cannot attack with the goblin into Stenn. Like he gets 1 treasure token, but then he plays a spell, we counter it. All of the like invoke things that resurrect the thing. He doesn't really have anything to resurrect, to be honest, yet. Let's see. Alright, that was an exchange. So he really wants this treasure. No, that's mean. That's super mean, but yep, double tap land just to make sure. It's fine though. We have the Emperor. And yeah, we can make a lot of tokens. The problem is if he goes for invoke, but on the bright side, like, he doesn't have targets. I'm not sure what exactly deck is about. I know what it should be about, but it's not about it. Emperor is absolutely great here. That's a cove. And I mean, let's go with the Dennick. It kinda shuts down his strategy. So I think it should be okay. And the damage starts. And Emperor, such a great card. I really want to cut my losses. It will happen on the next turn, guys. It will happen on the next turn. We'll go like this. Oh no, we will kill him faster with the damage. Not like this. Okay. Alright, I know you guys want to see it, so we will do it. We will do it. This is the player. This is the sacrifice. And this is the player. I mean, this is definitely satisfying, even though we really kinda help him. If he kills Dennick instead, I will cry in my corner. You can draw. You need to kill Dennick that has 5 toughness without the black color. So you can check the deck. Told you, it's one with the multiverse. Oh, Atraxa, I didn't expect. Like, it's obvious choice, but I forgot that, you know, it's a thing to reanimate. Even though it's the best thing to reanimate, right? Oh no, it has to be done. Alright, guys, it's happening. Oh my god, this is horrible. Like, I should not be doing this. But everything for the cool video. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm literally tanking my rank with this play. You know, a casual... 2 cards in the deck. 2 cards in the deck. And at this point, I'm too scared to... No! Leave it. Oh no, he got it. He got it. Alright, he has 2 turns to kill us, guys. And we have 1 mana to live to counter spell. So we are going full defense mode. We need to endure this 1 card. Multiverse? What is the other one? So he will have 1 attack phase on the next turn. This is so funny. Alright, that's an Atraxa. Do you want to draw those cards? He wants. He wants to draw the... Oh, I appreciate it. B-Fox, more like B-Bro. Haha. Alright. That was a cool game. Alright, opponent goes first, but we have Dennick. Man, Dennick is such an MVP for this deck. And let's see what the opening is. Hello, my friend. I appreciate no mountain after hello. That's a big thing. So we will just play Dennick into double wedding announcement. Oh no. Why is it always Talia? Man, this is the 3rd Talia in a row I see. I mean, that's fine. Let's see Brutal Qatar, right? Because this is the perfect card for him right now. This and Siege Veteran. Those are the big cards. I mean, Seraph works a little bit too, but it's still better for us. And we can slowly think about racing. We can use Eiganjo on Talia because it's not a spell. That's pretty cool. So I can heal a little bit. But we do not get a lot of value, so I think we just wait. Now that is an interesting situation. Of course it's Rafin. Of course it's Rafin. Magic, magic. I really appreciate it, my friend. But we can do it later, right? He will go for the Seraph, alright. So we can kill... Oh, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I want to kill Talia, right? I don't super care. I can kill something else right now. This is probably more efficient overall. And we can kill Rafin on the next turn. So no counters, no connive. Oh, that's a draw that punished our line of playing, that's for sure. I think I just attack and try to kill Rafin. It seems pretty decent, right? Oh, smart. I like it. I like it. We cannot play the Emperor, and he should know it. There will be no priority for us until he attacks, which is kinda hilarious. Well, that will be a huge connive. And he has seen no priority, so he should know by now. Well, I guess he knows because he sees it. I'm really happy he went with the Rafin, because he wasted the connive effect, and right now we are against just Adeline. It's still strong, but it's nowhere as strong. So all we need to do is just play a lot of wedding announcements. And now no flying, so he can play the Steel Seraph and give flying to something. Alright, I mean, that works. But it means that only Adeline can attack, right? Otherwise we lifelink more. And even if we can get the token. Smart, smart, very nice. I could kill it if... Is it worth it? I think it is. I think it's a good deal. Especially that he will produce the token every turn, so he will attack with his token every turn. Let's go again. I really want to have one flipped. I think we still have the time. Dennick with the buff is so much better than without it. I guess I can throw him under the bus once, but we still need to invest more mana if he dies, so let's not be so wasteful. And Plaza is activated, so we really need to remember this. I mean, the token is actually hurting him quite heavily. This might be some spell, but that's fine with me. So we got hit by 4 and we healed 2, so not too bad, not too bad, especially for one of his better turns. And I'm not drawing cards. This is Airtie Resurrected, probably, right? They have the mana, they play like it's Airtie, and they will target the Dennick, I guess, right? Sure. I do not mind it. This is definitely not the best card in my you know life, but I'm taking it. I think we should be better than him if we get the cards. Oh, that's an interesting choice. So I will go like this. He knows about it, and I think this... Well, this is not an Emperor. What is it? Airtie, I guess? But no, it doesn't make sense. She's legendary? Yeah, so I guess he can save her? But he doesn't really get anything out of this. And I will wait one turn to get the wedding announcement. Maybe he has another one? Yeah, that's probably it, right? He has another one. And he just wants to trade and replay her and kill wedding announcement, but I'm kinda fine with it. And I don't want to play the Emperor right now. I want to make sure... I think I have enough time to just lifelink back. And I don't understand what's going on. This is such a weird... Alright, cool. So I'm drawing card, but I have a lot of mana, so... Even though this is extremely tempo efficient, like... I have a lot of tempo right now, and we are going with this one for sure. And I still have 2 mana after it. So it will be the Emperor again, probably. I mean, I think we just go like this and we finally flip the wedding announcement. We get more mana and every single turn we will play something. Emperor is a big one. This Talia, man, she takes us for like 5 mana by now. Alright, definitely hurting a little bit. But we will take it. And Dennick is strong enough. So he will attack with Adeline, right? Which means that we can still heal quite a lot. Alright, and now this will be the Emperor. So we need to start growing Dennick. I also will -2 probably. We go like this, and I want to trade. I do not want to save myself. With lifelink we should be fine. Man, Dennick, absolute MVP of the whole match. And that's another Dennick. They're fighting who is the Dennickest of them all. That was absolutely great joke. Yeah, we will definitely go for the Jace. He has only 3 cards in the graveyard, so not the best here. We don't really get the buff of the Samurai. Can we go with more? So 4-5 should probably be the number, right? We can also protect Emperor, so high loyalty actually makes some sense. And later we can partition into the Emperor, right? So we can replay her. Do I want the card? I honestly really want. I think we need some extra value. And we can maybe mill him at some point if we stop drawing lands, you know? It is a possibility. We gain more life by just defending, especially that Adeline is in the board, so every time anything attacks we already have a lifelink target. We'll probably try to kill Dennick somehow, because we invested quite a lot in it. Alright, I will make a stop because I will Soul Partition it probably. So this will be a 5 mana, this will also be a 5 mana. Alright, I have an idea. Because if he wants to attack with Adeline, he needs to make a token, and that will be extra for life for us. So that's pretty... Oh, he goes for the kill. I love it. I'm not sure if he will like the results, though. Man, the Soul Partition absolutely changed the whole thing. Instead of having lethal, he actually healed us quite a lot. And he will give both of us a card, probably. I think this is the play. Yeah, we get rid of Talia, we get some cards, we trade for most of his board, and then we can use Jace to get rid of the Seraph, basically. And now we can start racing. And this will probably not be the card for the matchup. So we get rid of this. And we get rid of this. Man, I feel that it's going pretty well for us so far. We get this one, because this is life gain, this is not really anything. And I will just try to kill you. If not, we'll go for the mill plan versus Adeline. So she will be played, and there will be a token. Yeah. Did he have any non-creature? No. Oh, they have Emperor, so maybe we'll hit the Emperor. He has a lot of cards, so we need to be careful with the offer you can't refuse, because we can kinda ramp him. And the beautiful thing is that if he attacks with... Well, the Seraph won't be attacking because of 0, right? Or maybe we'll see. Because we can -2 the Emperor, right? That's the thing. She has so much loyalty. We need to hit something though. That's a cute lifelinker. So he will be the target for the rough encounters, right? And I mean, alright, so 3 damage. 3 damage. I think that if we hit the right card, like all we need is the mill, right? And we win the game. Because we can pay the casualty and do it twice. So he would be at 9 cards and we kill him with Jace. But we need to hit our win con. I mean Depopulate works as well, I guess. Alright, so let's do it like this. Lifing. Man, we are back to 18. That's really huge. Adeline is scary, but we need to deal with her. And we get the card with the Dennick. He gets the card for Raffin. And I mean, this is probably the turn when we need the most lands. So I will go like this with double Dennick. Man, Dennick absolutely carrying this game. A 5/5 on the board. He has quite a lot of cards. So, I think we can go like this. I think it's good enough. And he got the Dennick, but oh my god, I absolutely thought about this synergy. Man, this is actually so nice. Jace or Dennick? Jace. Well, you can see that they are scared of Jace for a good reason. And we will get some extra cards, I guess. And at 18 and Dennick in the board, we should not be super scared. Farewell is amazing here. Alright, how much? 16. So we still need him to play one more card. Let's draw a card, see what we get. I don't think I will need the ramp. Well, I mean, we definitely got enough lands so far. I mean, I think we just don't do anything, right? Jace is too important. I want to draw those 3 cards. If I attack with this one... I mean, he will be kinda forced to block soon. Like, he's at 10 damage. And he cannot attack with Earth-Eye. Yep, it already happened. That's pretty good. Which means that now we can play Jace. And just minus him. Alright. So yeah, the Jace might die in some ways, but I think we get good enough deal to make it, you know, justified. Sharded. Alright. 17 cards. You know what it means. That's a pretty good shorted draw, I have to say. So do we go for Fateful Absence or just Farewell and get rid of not Dennick, but just the board? I think we have enough, so let's go like this. He should know what it means. Yep. Extra to life. And we are definitely going only for creatures. No graveyards. And now let's get some new cards, because I think they will definitely help our gameplay. Yes, that feels super cool. We will definitely go for this one. We name the instant, and everything is 1 mana, which is basically the max I can pay for it. So he will go for Jace. I do not want it. I actually think it's worth the casualty. It's on one hand a creature, and on the second one anti-Jace, so yeah, he's out of the game. We didn't hit our mill win condition, because at every point we could win the game just with having a simple creature, but we just couldn't hit it. Unfortunate. Alright, we're going first with Dennick, and 2 lands. I wonder what it means. Does it mean that we will never draw the third one? We'll see, we will see, but definitely a huge chance for it. And we are against Surgers on perfect curve so far. Dennick is definitely a huge deal here, and Jace will be extremely helpful. So if we draw 1 more land, we can already get up to Emperor, and Jace is a huge deal. Alright, so a bit scary. We definitely play like this. This will still deal 1 damage, but it means that we cannot attack with Dennick. And if he wants to buff the Harbin to hit the Jace, he needs to go through Dennick, and the frontliner will die. So Veteran? Yeah, it's always Veteran. So, but this is just 1 damage, right? And if he goes too hard on it, we can just reset it at some point. I mean, this is okay. I will take the land. Even the bad land, but it's still good here. So the idea is that I want to make sure that it's as small as possible. So he has hard time attacking. And he needs to put more counters onto it. We meet again. We meet again, Talia. The most annoying creature in Magic. Man, this guy does not whiff. He actually didn't miss a single point of mana this game. So look at this pressure over like -3 already. That's insane. How can I draw so well? I don't want to exile Talia right now. I mean, I think this is the play. And if he casts Harbin on the next turn, he doesn't cast other things. So we are milling him because I need lands, and that's a big deal. If he attacks with Talia, you know what we can do. If he attacks with things that die to Dennick on the +1, right, this is good enough. Right, the counter. We just need to survive until Farewell and get rid of the Talia. I really hope he attacks with her, because that's an insanely big deal. He should know that the Emperor is possibly coming. I mean, this is really good for us. I will take the risky path. He could have something with legendary rule, like Eiganjo. And if he has Eiganjo, we just lose Dennick for free. I'm scared. I'm scared. I think he might have Eiganjo. I'm not risking it. I'm just not risking it. So I can take the damage. Do I Farewell next turn? Yeah, I definitely do. So we can at least get some, you know, free life. And this is what you need, man. That's fun. I guess we could try to win the game, but we don't have enough loyalty on Jace, you know? Alright, this feels really good. We are really close to, you know, being dead, but we are not dead yet. We need to stack some loyalty. And probably make a token so we can cut your losses on the next turn and try to mill them with Jace. And that was really close. It's always like 1 mana between winning and losing. Alright, we're going first. We need a single land and it should be fine. So let's go like this into the pain land and hopefully just draw a single land, and we should be so fine. With double wedding announcement and Jace. And here we go, another game of Magic. I mean, I play only 26 of those. Let's see our opponent carving out perfectly. Thank you. I absolutely love those kind of games. I already want to concede. Oh my god, thank you. Man, this is absolute garbage play, but I will still do it. Just to not discard a card. Like, I mean, if he has good draw after carving out compared to our... Yeah, like, we are out of the game early. That was great game of Magic. Let's go another. Alright, going first, we definitely could use one more land, you know? Just one that is not tapped. We have those quite a lot. However, except this one, and this is the perfect draw. This is absolutely a perfect draw. I mean, I could go for the Revelry, but we do not have to. So the 3-drop Trespasser. My 3-drop better. My drop 6/6, your drop 3/3. So we can definitely go like this. He can kill one of them, which is a correct choice, but it's still a 4/4. And if he wants to kill the next one, it's still pretty inefficient for him. And we are just starting. Oh, Liliana. Liliana is interesting. So, I will draw a card. I don't think Revelry is good. It's actually pretty decent because in the best case, we can cycle it, right? So we kinda cycled it, just in a different way. So I can kill the Liliana and get a counter, or just go double wedding announcement and go without a counter spell. I mean, I kinda like it. It's so much pressure, and when they flip, our opponent will have a tough not to crack. I don't know. He will have a problem, right? He will have a big oopsie. And Liliana can kill one of the creatures, but it means there is no discard. Told you, it was there all along, but he has chosen Liliana wisely because she's more annoying. This is still an Invoke Despair counter. But so is the Emperor. And we are getting into the juicy stuff right now. But he doesn't know. Do I need this? I don't. I actually don't. So we will just wait until they both flip. And our board will be super hot. So basically I'm using Emperor as a fodder against Invoke Despair. And if he doesn't play it, we just Fateful Absence. I mean, Glutton, bigger bet, but it's still fine. And we can double spell at some point. Oh look, we have a card prepared and he still hurt himself. We just killed a march with an island. So man, it's not easy to use Liliana correctly. I think he's hurting himself more than us. He knows that there is a thing. Alright, so he will probably draw a card, right? I think he will. But what he doesn't know is that he doesn't have a protection on board. So Liliana will be at 7 loyalty, which is a big thing. I still need to pay the war, that's important, but I think we will just go Emperor minus, then plus. And this way... Did he just oopsie me? Oh my friend, I'm not sure what do you mean, but... This is actually a card that I would love to just hold on to. So I will do it like this, because that's the perfect attack. Do I kill this and just clear the board? This is probably the best, right? But I have to get rid of the counter spell, I hate it. If I attack, so on the Raska with this one, right? And consider he blocks to save Raska, then we Fateful Absence him. Yeah, I kinda like it. Did he not proliferate? Should be at 7 loyalty. I don't know what happened, but I think something inefficient. So now he doesn't have good blocks, right? Because he either... Yeah, Liliana dies. I mean, that's great. So we have best of both worlds. We have everything. Like we just lost one token for double planeswalker. I mean, cool. And we also got the card, and we got the buff, and our samurai is bigger, and we still have the counter spell into removal, into paying the world. So, yep, that was the MVP play. He has one card. Oh, the 1 mana feels very sweet. Enjoy your free mana, my friend. You will have quite a lot. See ya. But with Fateful Absence play. Oh yes, oh yes. This is why we play control. Oh, I'm such an evil person. Let's go another. All right. I will take this hand because I know I cannot get mana screwed. That's insane. This is basically the best you can play in Magic. Alright, jokes aside, double wedding announcement compared to our opponent 1 mana drop as always, but the Dennick is absolute MVP. Like this can actually carry the game. We can buff it with wedding announcement, Emperor and Ember, so you know, potentially some 6-7 material right there. We'll definitely play like this. I mean, I should be attacking before, but I do not super care. We have the lifelink, he really doesn't want to trade. We have something to force at least 1 mana, so the Trespasser shouldn't be a thing. Trespasser is a thing, so let's just eat the damage that we stole from our opponent. See the Trespasser! Ooh, that's weird. He didn't attack with the Sleeper, he has the 1 mana. I'm actually not sure what to think about it. So, we could attack with Dennick. He will trade with the underdog, so it means we are not attacking with Dennick. Because when the wedding announcement flip, like we are overwhelming with the values so hard it's not even funny, and with the Emperor we are fully protected against Invoke Despair. Like he won't draw a single card, and that's pretty glorious. Yeah, enjoy my friend. Like, you know what happens on the next turn. Next turn, our board is extremely better than your board, and you cannot attack anymore. So, I mean, we flip first. I could draw 2 cards, but they do not have sweepers unless they play Path of Peril, which would be absolutely horrible for us. And right now we have very strong board, and now we can pressure. He cannot really attack, and with the Emperor and Dennick, like, we can go super hard on him. Like, do you want to attack? Alright. Like, I will take this trade. And there is high chance he has a removal. So normally I would block with 3 creatures, but I actually have... I think this means the Emperor, right? So... when this creature dies, it won't die, but we can as well do it right now. I will actually discard the Fateful Absence. I don't want him to get the cards. We could do it later as well, but this is just cooler, you know? It looks like we are answering. Because we are. Alright, so the block was basically to bait the play, but his play was kinda good. Tenacious underdog. But I think it might be too late for our friend, because when the Dennick gets going, and when the lands start to roll, like, what are you supposed to do even? I mean, I will go like this. Even if he kills the Emperor, that's a really good deal for me. Like, he doesn't want to block with anything. Each of his cards is better than the token. If he goes like this, I could play another Emperor and just get better value. But I don't need to. His board is empty. And my board is still full. And by full, I mean 2 creatures. And we'll draw a card. Oh, this is probably the best draw of the deck, to be absolutely fair with you guys. Oh, I have to say, I feel bad because I got amazing top deck right now. And we will definitely get some... Oh my god, it's even better. Yeah, I get the pain. Like, it is a nice moment because, like, I'm also drawing 3 cards from this wedding announcement, and he is down to 5. So, let's draw some cards. And you just need to keep playing wedding announcement. And it's so much value that when the second one flips, you are already flooding the board.